Yeah, check the mic. Word up.
OG Big Sam holds the crown. With the fam, we run the town. Mad Monday with the general. Every move is fundamental. Wicked T Wednesday. Fridays high noon madness. Master content agility. Avoiding all the sadness. Always tune in to the network. Mr. White.
Hey, hump day.
Hump day.
What's going on, people? What's happening? What to do? Hope everybody having a good day, midweek. Not too stressed. But we gonna, see if we can empty this good old pot of sports tea on you. Talk about a few things. Hey man, it's yours truly. OG Big Sam, a.k.a. Mr. White in the building. As always, the BP, the franchise, the big man. Say what's happening to the people.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, it's Wednesday, baby.
Mm-hmm. The pot stirrer, he is on his way. The madam is down at the park. Hopefully withstanding the rain. And the biscuit, well, he doing biscuit things. And hopefully the psychopath is going to be able to join us, working out his technical difficulties and things. But we gonna get at y'all on a few topics. We're gonna, talk about the Brave struggles. We're gonna talk about Cam Newton and the silver lining to his dismissal. And we're also going to talk about Ryan Clark and what got him dismissed, fired, canned, live. We're also going to spin the block and have a discussion. Mt Rushmore of Safties. If you was listening Monday, you know where this conversation stemmed from. But we're gonna have discussions on Mt Rushmore of Safeties that include one Ronnie Lott, Darryl Green, Ed and Troy. Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu and a host of other names is going to be involved in that discussion. But we're gonna jump it off and try to take a look inside of what the hell is going on with these damn Braves. They got their mouth snatched out last night, 8-3. What is it about the Padres? We can't beat the Padres.
Yeah. I think the first game was the first time we beat them in, 10 games?
Mm-hmm. If you're searching around social media, you're in Braves packs and things or another, most of the conversation will probably center around a young man by the name of Mr. Lopez. Yeah. I saw some god awful things being said by him on Facebook. I don't think that man need to go outdoors no time soon.
Yeah, he might need to hide his face for a while.
Yeah. They might need to give him some security.
Put that man in witness protection.
Mm-hmm. But franchise, you know what I'm saying? share your outlook on analysis on what's happening, what's not happening, what's good, what's not good with our Braves.
Well, I say this. When it pertains to these things that's being said about Mr. Lopez, I can't really, blame them for saying it because what I seen yesterday, he was making some dumbass pitches. I mean, I can only say it plainly. Like you throw a cement ball right down the middle, of course they're gonna hit it out. I mean,
Yard.
it was some boneheaded. And then, see, the thing is, it's not our offense. We're scoring. Let's see, we scored 4 runs in the. Or no, let's see, we scored 5 runs altogether within the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, we had that, that show out that first game back against the Rangers, and we've okay. Then we kind of stubbed our toe second game, and then came back third game. Okay, fine. You can see the offense is there, but we don't have consistent pitching. That's the problem. And we're trying to hold on for dear life until this trade deadline comes. Or we get some pieces back that are trying to come back from injury and stuff like that. But we're going to have to find well, I ain't going to say that. We're going to have to try to hold on. Just hold the line. That's all we got to do. Just hold the line.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your head above water.
How many games back are we?
We still ahead 2.5 games.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good, man. We still got the lead. Okay.
Yeah, because the Mets beat the Phillies a couple times and last year, so that helped us out a lot.
Right.
But we got to do our job too.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. This is true. Well, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, if we get a consistent little run, you know what I'm saying, we can create some space. I heard you say the other day, I saw, I think maybe you were watching the game at the time, Austin Riley was doing some good things at the plate. I've only seen one out of the last 6 games, so a wager to say that he's kind of sort of, come around with the bat.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Now yesterday I seen him have it was a ridiculous pitch that he struck out on, but for the most part, you can see signs that he's coming around. Like we're seeing glimpses of the player that we know and love in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
And his defense is not going anywhere.
Right.
No matter what's happening at the plate.
Yeah, he's solid over there at the hot cone. Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Definitely solid over there at the hot cone. No doubt about that.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, I'm in the building. He's in the building. We're in the fucking building. You know what time it is.
They go that
Smells
wooden
like
spoon.
trouble.
They go that goddamn wooden spoon.
Right.
Yeah. I was cleaning it off.
Oh,
You know
really?
what? I was gonna say something.
Well, the biggest note is that we're looking for the bats to get consistent and the pitching to come back around. You know, to get back to where we was when we were just cleaning house. You know what I'm saying? Series after series, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can get some distance between us and everybody else in the NL. You know. Let's see. At the Braves, talk out of the way. What is it? Is it because I looked at the we don't the Dream don't play again until next Wednesday, so that means is it All-Star break yet? Is that what it is? Between now and then? Because there's nothing on the schedule until the 29th.
I have no idea.
I think so.
Okay.
It might be,
right.
But
and we got the Wings, you know what I'm saying, Dallas Wings on Wednesday night. We will have that coverage. I'm gonna I'm gonna call an audible because we're gonna put Mt Rushmore at the end. Cam Newton was one of the, I think, 4 people of notable dismisses. And like we was talking earlier, I think Cam the movement on Cam was just his outside activity. He's making more and doing more on his 2 or 3 podcasts, sort of like the Shannon Sharp situation. And you know, they don't want you to get bigger than, you know what I'm saying, certain folks over there at the network. I didn't think that it was anything big. I mean, Cam, he's making hand over foot, you know what I'm saying, with his channel, with his podcast. So leaving ESPN would not do anything to hurt his resume or his checkbook. But that's my take on it. What do you guys think?
Well, I don't. It's layovers, man. Like these layoffs they're crazy, and I agree. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
He'll find something else better. Something else to do. He has his podcast, of course. But I think he's always, one thing that he's always had is his great mind.
Yeah.
So he'll find another, avenue to, talk his shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He got his 2 shows. He got his 2. He got his 3 football camps. It is not like he don't have anything, you know what I'm saying, to do. I mean, he's getting it in, you know what I'm saying, showing love to the kids. He's having some notable interviews on 4th and 1. So I mean, he ain't hurting for notoriety, and he's not hurting for the checks. You know, because his two shows that he does, you know what I'm saying, on his little network, I mean, they doing numbers. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying, hey, say to that is, hey, keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you know what I'm saying, you're putting in good work. You're doing good interviews. You know what I'm saying? I like his little rants. You know what I'm saying, with his homeboy over there, Peggy. You know what I'm saying? I get a laugh every time I watch an episode of that particular one. So I mean, he's crossing the T's and dotting the I's. You know, so
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So shit, that's on Cam. Now to get to diddy dum. Oh, Ryan Clark. Oh, Ryan Clark. Yeah, got people choosing sides, and you know, many speculations and perspectives on this. I cite two instances: his on-air argument with Peter Schrager that went left, and the temper tantrum he threw on Twitter and on NFL Live about Lamar Jackson. That's where that's why I see the dismissal. And some people, there was some that said it had something to do with something that happened, you know what I'm saying, a year ago. I'm like, that may have been
something about that.
You know, but you know, when he threw his little temper tantrum about Lamar Jackson,
Right.
you on NFL Live, you called the two people that wrote articles on Lamar Jackson ranking, the two ESPN writers, you called them idiots live on air. Okay. That you know, that's why I'm like, okay, this meltdown is for real. This is going real. So it's going all the way left. I mean, you know, I'm talking about everything was inexplicable, unexplainable, disrespectful, hypocritical. It's just a shame. And you know, and then you were naming the people that wrote the articles that were, you know, co-signing the ranking. To be honest about it, I took a little reading on ESPN.com, and you know, and then you take the Twitter, and I mean, just oh my God, I mean, are you you know, tell us how you really feel. Are you mad? Are you really that mad? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm you know, do those who are trying their best to be woke in this here particular situation. Ryan Clark had no reason to go the direction he went on Peter Schrager. He really didn't. It was not that deep. It really wasn't. I mean, to get that disrespectful with that man, I mean, you know, bruh, come on now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, y'all, you know, just trying to be woke and saying things like this. You know, you know, everybody, you know, is entitled to their own opinions. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think white privilege had anything to do with this.
No.
At all.
No.
At all.
No.
You know, Peter Schrager didn't say anything disrespectful to him that warrant him to go off the deep end the way he did. Okay, and then number two, again, NFL Live. They had a whole complete. The man was short of shedding real tears about this Lamar Jackson shit. Okay, you know what I'm saying? No, you're a little beside yourself now. I think we gonna only go on and dismiss you that you let you hit the bricks and walk. You know what I'm saying? Because no, you know what I'm saying? And maybe it might have had something to do, you know what I'm saying, with the monies. He was making a pretty penny around that gap. I think somebody said that he was, I think second or third highest paid around that gap behind Stephen A. Smith. I mean, well, maybe he might have been feeling or smelling himself and thought that he could, just, pull his drawers down and show the crack of his ass or whatever and how he felt like it.
I think they all just got old and stale. Honestly, pretty much it seems because Ryan Clark, he says the same thing pretty much each and every time. Same with Cam Newton, they say the same thing each and every time. They sound like the old people, old crew. They probably looking for more young, innovative, maybe more manipulative too.
You can't treat my boy like this. He is not the 69th ranked football player in the NFL. That's just damn ridiculous. My bad. I'm sorry.
And fluffer Cam Newton too. I get tired of him slick throwing jabs at my team for no reason.
I mean, he ATL cat and it's a sore spot for him because he didn't get an opportunity here. Okay. All right. It's just, I mean, I don't think Cam's situation. I think the faces got kind of big. You know what I'm saying? When you're getting bigger than certain folks over there. You know what I'm saying?
He was already bigger than them. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. And you can't disrespect Lamar Jackson like that. You're some idiots, man. No,
Jalen Hurts made it ahead of him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Broke the internet. Again, somebody else that made the playoffs. Another quarterback that made the playoffs. This is a common denominator that's going on here. Y'all upset about quarterbacks who helped their teams make the playoffs. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens did not make the playoffs.
I think it's only one quarterback that didn't make the playoffs that he is in front of.
Who is it? Drake May?
Nope. Bryce Young.
But I mean, okay. Short but shouty. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not even, mad that you're really not going to feel any somewhat kind of way, but they are acting like any quarterback on this list should not be ahead of him. Not now. If you're listening to Ryan Clark and reading Ryan Clark on Twitter and on his podcast, there's not a quarterback in this league, and in some cases, some players should not. The man literally said there are not 6 to 8 players in this league that are better than Lamar Jackson. He said that his face on NFL Live.
That's hilarious.
Literally, with a straight face, lip flubbering like he's about ready to cry. There ain't 6 to 8 players in this league that's better than Lamar Jackson. What are we talking about? Lamar Jackson. I'm just saying.
Play the smallest violin for this man.
Right. World's smallest violin. You want some cheese with that wine?
I mean, bro, I will ask this question again. What on Lamar Jackson's resume, and I'm gonna put it in the microcosm of last season, tells you that he should be listed or ranked as a top 10 player in this league? I mean, what are we talking about? The 103 passer rating game against the Cleveland damn Browns in week 3? That's what you are basing it on? I mean, you know, if it wasn't a run that your defense went on late in the season, I mean, because you wasn't doing all that damn spectacular, you know what I'm saying, when you came back. I mean, what did he do in the last, what was it, 7 games of the season that will make you go, oh wow, yeah, man, it's shit. He's a top 10 player in the league on last season. I'll wait. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said on Monday, that game against Pittsburgh, the last game of the season, that week 4 and that game right there, to me, is a droppable offense of not being in top 100. Bruh, your defense gave you the ball 9 times in the first half of that game against Pittsburgh. Your defense had Aaron Rodgers in a chokehold. And in 9 possessions in the first half, all you could produce was 1 touchdown. The Baltimore Ravens did not lose that game on the field goal. They lost because they didn't take advantage of the possessions in the first half. That game should not have been close. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll take it straight. I'll take it straight. And now y'all out here double mad because Jalen Hurts and this makes it even worse. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles did make the playoff, and I have noted, y'all have heard me say it, that Jalen Hurts, who is not a top 15 quarterback in this league, and we've even talked about his shortcomings. And as rough of a season that Jalen Hurts had on last year, was still better than yours. It was still better than yours. As bad as it, from a quarterback standpoint, as bad as Jalen Hurts' season was last year, and they still made the playoffs. They still made the playoffs. I mean, you know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. You know, I'm just saying. We got y'all. That man went on a whole meltdown on NFL Live, ESPN. You know what I'm saying? And then I think the day after on his podcast, he spent a whole half hour on how those writers that wrote and co-signed the ranking didn't know football. They shouldn't have the job they have at ESPN. And now look, who don't have a job at ESPN? I'm just saying. What is your mind exercise on this Ryan Clark thing there, freshman? Freshman.
My bad. I had to take care of something on the phone. But as far as this Ryan Clark situation, this Lamar Jackson thing, man, people just gotta quit crying and quit worrying about that stuff.
What?
The season he had made him the 69th ranked player.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what it is.
69 ranked player.
That's it.
That's it, simple. And then these are his. Not only that, these are his peers who are saying this. The other players make this list.
That's not us.
So it's not no fans or the coaches or anything. These are all players that are saying he is the 69th best player from the season he had, plain and simple.
Facts.
These are the facts.
William Amy, and rightfully so. I mean, when you have skilled players such as a AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, I keep forgetting the damn tight end name.
Dallas Goedert.
Dallas Goedert. You had Dotson, who's now an Atlanta Falcon, and you got a Saquon, and you're not a 47 to 5,000 yard offense. Hell yeah, I would have something to say about that. I mean, it just on top of the extracurricular things that were going on behind the scenes with AJ Brown and another particular player on that team. We're looking for context on AJ Brown. The locker room was split. They had a whole lot of things going on. The man car got stole. They end up in somebody's, that particular player's neighborhood on bricks. You know what I'm saying? We'd have had to throw hands too. So AJ Brown with on context.
I wonder what player is that?
What's the man's name? I think it's a linebacker. For whatever reason, the name Keenan. I keep coming to mind, but I can't exactly remember. But what I'm saying, they threw hands about the situation, about the car situation. There was a situation where what I'm saying, some Philadelphia homies of said player came to see AJ. Yeah, it was a lot going on in that situation. But from a football standpoint, his complaints were the loudest. I mean, Devontae was complaining too. Even Saquon even said something, what I'm saying, but it was a little much about nothing. So I look, when you look at the perspective of this situation, and y'all know what I think about, saying Jalen Hurts' ability to play quarterback. We have spoken on it. We broke it down. We put up the numbers, all of that. I've used him in my Lamar Jackson argument, so we all know. All right. And the mere fact that this guy, and it's, like I said, as bad as his season was, the Eagles still made the playoffs. Y'all out here mad about Lamar Jackson, and pretty much every quarterback in front of him made the playoffs. And I'm gonna give you another news flash. And y'all think it's gonna be a season for him when there are about six or seven players who are going to be on farewell tours on this coming season. You think Lamar Jackson going to be a top story in the season next year? He might be the fourth. He might be the fourth or fifth story because expectations are, like I said, Super Bowl win or bust. I don't want to hear that shit about a new head coach. None of that. No. You ran the Super Bowl winning head coach out of town. And when the clock strikes 12 for free agency to start, half your offense got the hell on. Just saying. All these folks out here going to bat for Lamar Jackson, being ranked the sixth. There are 68 players in this league better than Lamar Jackson. In the 2025-2026 season, yes, it was. Drake May was at one point was the MVP conversation. Bo Nix at one point was in the MVP conversation. Matthew Stafford all year was in the MVP conversation. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Josh Allen, there was even some Sam Darnold talk as the year progressed. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. Trying to get the engine started was a part of the conversation for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All the people that I'm naming, they made the playoffs.
Did you name Daniel Jones?
As we mentioned on Monday, I even said that Daniel Jones should have won MVP based just on the fact of how that team fell the fuck off after he went down.
As soon as he got hurt, that whole team went straight.
They went from number one seed to at the playoffs.
To the bottom. Straight to the bottom.
Now you want to talk about MVP. You want to talk MVP talk. Daniel Jones was the most valuable player on that coach team. And probably should have been hit. Again, he probably should have won it. He probably should have won the award based on that right there. Because he was having a season. He was having a season. And the moment he went down, the coach went down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, let's look at the 6 games that Lamar didn't play. And they won 4. Didn't they win what? 4 of those 6 games? 3 of those 6 games, something to that effect. I mean, it was enough for them to still be in contention for a playoff spot, for it to come down to the last game of the season. And what did you do in that game? Just saying. You want to be upset about being ranked 69th in the league, and you should be happy with that. Because by all intents and purposes, I don't think he should have been in the top 100 at all. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know. How y'all feel about it?
I mean, it's the same thing. It's still the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
It comes down to the same thing. Can't fight the facts. We don't make the list. I didn't vote for his ass.
I didn't. I didn't vote it. Sam didn't vote it. Neither did Fresh. So what y'all? Who are you mad at? That's.
Last I remember, he don't wear a falcon on the side of his helmet.
But if you ask, some of these so-called Falcons fans, he should. But that I digress.
Right.
Yeah, people keep coming up with trade scenarios and shit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you rather have this person or Lamar? You know, no, stop. Just stop it.
Oh, we can get away with it if we do this and this and this. And shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, y'all like him. See, those be the ones who I say, you know what I'm saying? You could tell you could tell the one that played Madden with the trade restrictions off and no salary cap. Out here building these super teams. And they also play fantasy football too. You know, but I digress.
Ooh, I almost said something. My bad. Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! All right, we're gonna put that one away. We're gonna save that for later.
Put that back in the chamber.
Yeah, let me put that away. Woo! Woo!
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
right. It's back up.
Yeah. We're going on a road trip. Let's get a slide through Grand Canyon. We'll find Mount Rushmore.
Good old Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
Good old Mo.
Yes. We're discussing those who deserve to be in the GOAT conversation of safeties. In this here particular Atoir, Devar, Garbage, and putting the faces on this here particular mountaintop. You know, there have been some guys that have played this position at a Hall of Fame level. You know, myself, my Mount Rushmore of safeties consists of Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, Darryl Green, and Ronnie Lott. Argue with your mama. But that's just me. Before we turn it over to this shit stir over here, franchise, who would you recognize on your list for Mount Rushmore of safeties? You know what I'm saying? Who would be on your Mount Rushmore?
You know, I might have to. I'm gonna throw Darryl Green in there because he was something else.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna keep. I gotta keep Ed. Gotta keep Troy.
These are the ones that
Right.
y'all split. I
And
don't
last
know
one.
when Sarah heard those are when y'all was with shop.
I'm gonna put Ronnie Lott in there. Yeah, no, that's, I do it like that.
What up, Vince?
And then I say Steve Atwater as the honorable mention.
Ooh. Yeah, the man that retired, Christian Okoye. Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, yeah, that guy. that guy. Yeah, I was watching that game too. That shit happened. The Nigerian Nightmare said, "No, not anymore. I no.
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 Not in my house.
You had some, Scott Case, Atwater, Brian Dawkins, the late Sean Taylor, What is it? The one that played for the Patriots. What was his name? I'm looking at his face, but for some reason I can't remember the damn name.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. McCourty?
No, not McCourty.
No, not McCourty.
Not McCourty.
The safety?
Ronnie Harrison.
Yeah, Rodney Harrison.
Yeah. Ronnie Harrison. Yeah.
Rodney Harrison.
Yeah. Darren Sharper.
Bob Sanders.
But yeah, Bob Sanders is Bob Sanders is definitely an honorable mention. Brian Dawkins.
Darren Sharper for Green Bay.
Darren Sharper. Rod Woodson.
Oh yeah, gotta have Rod Woodson.
I can't. I know I'm missing one. It'll come to me because I gotta think of it because he played for the Steelers. I know Tony Dungy played cornerback in that backfield. But it'll come to me. But there's a host of them, but you know that are debatable for this particular mountain. You have some that got the hardware. Darryl Green got 2. Ronnie got 3. Ed got 2. Troy got 2. Rodney Harrison got 4. You know, I
got a question.
Yes, sir.
Does having that hardware make you great? Or does your individual accolades make you great?
I mean, it doesn't hurt. And then on the flip side of that, I mean, you know, there's some that have the accolades but don't have the chip, like Brian Dawkins.
True.
Scott Case. You know, and he tried to get it. Derek Jackson for Tampa Bay, but he has a chip. But I mean, you wouldn't put him in the conversation with about five and 6 of these guys. It would be kind of disrespectful. You know, but get to the shit of the shits now. Pride Star.
This is what I'm waiting on.
Hey, I got Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, Sean Taylor, and Brian Dawkins. I don't see what's wrong with that.
Let me clarify something for those who was in the chat and watching the show where this conversation first started. Do not get me wrong. That I'm not discounting Sean Taylor's short, but a very dominant career. I am not dismissing anything Brian Dawkins has done in this situation. What we're talking about here, it's just I I myself just find it blasphemous to have such a list, and you put those two gentlemen over Ronnie Lott and Darryl Green. You know, but that's just me. That's just me. Just me.
I put Ronnie Lott in a whole separate category because of, for one, Ronnie Lott started off as a corner and won a Super Bowl as a corner first. I selected my safeties based off of them being strictly a safety. They had no other positions attached to their names.
Okay, let me ask the chat and those that are watching a question. Now, this particular situation that he is alluding to, Ronnie Lott played 18 games as a cornerback. Yeah, he was drafted as a cornerback, but he played 12 years as an all-pro, all-defensive selected, multiple selection with 3 Super Bowl rings at 12 years as a safety. I'm just saying, does those 18 games outweigh what he played pretty much his entire damn career minus those 18 games as a safety?
If you're gonna say career, say as a football career, guess what? He played corner all the way up until that time. So you cannot cancel out the fact that he was a corner all the way up until the time he played in the pros and made a switch in his career.
Why he keep moving the goalpost? Why he keep moving the goalpost?
You moving it? You, if anything, like I said, you can't fight them facts, Sam. He was
what fact? I'm not talking about college. I'm talking about his NFL career. He played 18 games as a cornerback, as opposed to the 12 years, 3 rings.
And
eight all-pro selection, a multitude of all defensive selection and safety.
Okay. And does that change the fact that
12 years? You're telling me 18 games nullifies all that for him not to be on your Mt Rushmore of safeties?
Guess what? It's my Mount Rushmore, and it's my Rushmore. Did he fit the criteria of what I said?
Yeah, we gotta remember this is subjective.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
We can have the discussion, but
okay. All right.
It's still subjective.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, don't fight. Don't fight. Hey, you gotta stir it up a little more.
Just a little more. Just a little more.
All right, brother man from the 5th floor.
Yeah, I think so.
From the 5th floor.
Yeah. But from the 6th floor. We're gonna let you have your 18 game.
I mean, in them 18 games, did he not dominate? Did he not win the Super Bowl within them 18?
Man,
so we cannot say we don't know if he wouldn't have done those same amount of awards, defensive intimidation. We don't know if he wouldn't have did that at the cornerback position.
You are really trying, boy. You are reaching way out there.
Is that Big Ant, is that a reach? Is that a reach? If he was already showing dominance as a cornerback, is that a reach? To say he could have done the same thing there? I'm just saying. We don't know. He made a team decision and made it better for the team. We don't know if he would have just would have had all them accolades just playing corner.
Okay.
It's something we don't know. What we do know is he played 12 seasons as a safety, 3 Super Bowls, all the other accolades, defensive player of the years, all that. But guess what come before that? Guess what come before that, Sam? Guess what come before that, Sam? I'm talking to you. Guess what come before all that?
You can wear them 18 games. I don't. If you feel like them 18 games matter more than what he did as a safety, that's on you.
What position was he in before safety?
That's on you. You
What
feel like them
position was
18
he in
games
before safety?
in pro football as a cornerback. If you feel like
I
them
want you to
18
remember
games,
what position he was before he was at safety.
I don't have to remember. If those 18 games mean that much to you for him not to be on the Mount Rushmore of safeties, that's your Mount Rushmore.
That means that's 18 games of facts. That's 18 games of facts. You can't take it in a Super Bowl on that. Smell it.
And the 12 years and 3 rings and 9 all defensive selection team and 8 all pros is not facts either.
Hey, what came first?
No. It ain't. No. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. You're saying those 18 games are the only facts that count. So you're saying these 12 years of 3 rings.
I didn't say that didn't
at a high level don't count. You're saying those are not facts. You're saying those are not facts.
I didn't take that away from him.
Okay.
I didn't take that away from him.
Exactly
I just saying on my Mount Rushmore. On my Mount Rushmore. These players have played one position. He has dominated that too.
Okay.
He deserves to be in a little bit higher regard. In the upper room. Just like Dion said. Dion said it should be a Hall of Fame, but there should be a upper room. Ryan Lott is the upper room. It's okay.
All right.
But y'all see, we do our research around here. Yeah. Them facts can't be fought. He was
so you said them 18 games can't be fought, but the 12 years can be fought.
Because they can't.
So you saying the 12 years and 3 rings can be fought.
He had his blood, sweat, and tears on that field.
You're saying those 18 games can't be fought.
I can't let
you saying those 18 games can't be fought, but the 12 years, 3 rings, and all the multiple goddamn defensive escalades can be fought. That's exactly what you just said.
Them 18 games set him up for his career to have that safety spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He came in successful from that
Y'all do hear and smell the ultimate premium bullshit is being shoveled right now, right? Y'all
yeah. What the rock? It's cooking.
Yeah. So the 18 games can't be fought, but the rest of his career can. Y'all heard it here first. That's exactly what you said, bro.
I'm just saying.
That's exactly what you said.
I'm saying he has more than one jacket he can wear. So why put him with people who are just in one position?
He went into the Hall of Fame as safety.
Okay.
He put that gold jacket on as a safety.
And did not everybody else put their gold jackets on as a safety too? I'll rest my case. Next.
Yeah, okay.
Next.
All right.
Next.
You wish it was a rested case. It is not.
Hey, these other people got gold jackets on, don't they?
I'm not. I didn't say
I
anybody else
asked
didn't
her,
earn that. I didn't say anybody else didn't earn that gold
Okay,
jacket.
so
I'm talking
what's
about Ronnie Lott because you're
okay then.
dismissing the 12 years he played at safety.
I ain't dismiss nothing. I'm just making it a known fact that he was a cornerback first.
You're blowing up 18 games and saying that's pretty much to be end all be all that cannot be argued, cannot be fought. But that's exactly what you said, Flash. That's exactly what you said. Those 18 games cannot be fought. You said
not on his record? Is that not on his resume? Is it not stats in facts on that resume that said he was a cornerback? Is it not a Super Bowl that stamped that?
Is there not 3 Super Bowls as a safety in those 12 years?
Hey, I ain't fighting the fact. I ain't fight that. I ain't fight that. But everybody got gold jackets on this. That's on these lists. I'm just saying. Roddy like gold jacket got a few extra pins on it. He might have to be in a separate room. You sneeze on his glass, I might kick your ass. It's a little different. And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
That's the bullshit.
Now put that
whatever it was you just said, that was some bullshit. But
oh man.
Rodney Harrison and I think Rodney Harrison and damn, man, was just on my mind. Rodney Harrison and Lord have mercy. Right, with the boy, Rodney.
You talking about Rodney Harrison?
He played for Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Because he played for you know what I'm trying to think of. Damn it.
Yeah.
He was the safety for Pittsburgh in the 95 Super Bowl. Came back off an injury to play in the Super Bowl.
Hold on.
Damn it. Just mentioned him a little while ago, but I think those two guys would be very close, honorable mention. And I think that in some cases, Rodney Harrison is a very, very, very underrated Hall of Famer at safety. Fucking around with this goddamn shit stirring ass. But let me see. Atwater had one. Atwater as a safety was more so known about his hard hitting ability than total coverage. He was hell in run game support. I know it's your boy who we was talking about was made mention. Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas. For about a 5-year window, you could, had they beaten New England And like I said when we were talking in the chat, they got every reason to go to their grave being mad at Pete Carroll about Super Bowl 14. Got every reason, because that might have been the dumbest. I'm talking about, when you want to talk about dumb play calls, that might have been one of the dumbest play calls in NFL history. At the 2-yard line, and you got beast mode in your backfield. And every time they show that clip, and they show Richard Sherman getting up off the goddamn bench saying, "What the fuck was that?" Yeah, they could go to their grave being mad with Pete Carroll behind that. I think that was that put the stain on the Legion of Boom's legacy. You know,
Still don't understand what the fuck he was thinking.
right.
I get that you want to make your boy the MVP, but come on, bro. Let Beast Mode and that defense shine.
There is nothing of any common sense. He had a 37-yard, 47-yard run that got them down now. Why not close the deal right there? Why would you even think about trying to throw a pass on 2-yard line?
Because
and that guy in the backfield.
Because offensive-minded coaches always want their quarterbacks to be the hero.
That's the thing. Pete Carroll is a defensive head coach.
Well, I really don't understand that one then. Why you out there making calls like that?
And you allowed that call to go on the field, man. That's to me also, that's another thing. That's one of the only other thing that I hold on Russell's head. You knew it was a bad call. You knew it.
And you let it happen anyway.
And I mean, that would been one time where you should have exerted your veteranism, your quarterback leadership, and be like, "Nah, man, we audible.
Now
we gonna write this."
Is it wrong that I do the same thing with Matt?
In that situation, on that particular play call, what are you gonna audible to with that personnel?
Yeah, it's an option for a timeout right there.
You know. But
I think it's different with that. There's nothing he could do.
I mean, they're the same situation, but they're not the same situation. But just simply based off of field position.
I mean, I understand it. Yeah, I was just about to say that because I was like, I understand field position, 1 yard line, simple run.
Yeah.
But same time, we've been doing good with the run. Why would you let a pass play even come out there in the first place? And we're trying to eat clock too.
But you know what? When you really think about it, since Tevin Coleman had went down with an injury, we wasn't really that good running the ball in the second half.
We only ran the ball 5 times in the second half.
I mean, we're not even having this conversation if the idiot in question had made the damn block instead of going the damn wrong direction on the damn play call.
Yeah.
I mean, if he gets even a fingertip on Hightower, we're not having this conversation about that play. Because you had Hooper down the seam wide open, and Muhammad was open on the other side on that play. if dumbass makes the block on Hightower right there, we're not even having this conversation about that play. Yeah, that's what made that play call twofold. Yeah, we should have ran the ball right there, but then on the play execution, if he makes the block, right there,
that neither though too. Yeah, his ass should have been like, I don't even understand. Like, why are you not even looking at the end? Where the fuck was you looking at in the first place?
He's trying to go to the other side of the damn line. There was no reason for you to go over there. The protection had been called. You seen Hightower over here uncovered. All you had to do was stand your ground and put your forearms and shoulder pads in his chest. But I mean, you know, that you know, it is what it is. Get off that couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Sports Tea Dummy of the Week.
Xbox.
Huh?
Xbox, they're firing a lot of their employees. So now a lot of these games and stuff that might come out might be trash. You ain't gonna have the crew to run it to do them.
Okay. What's he done me of the week for obvious reasons? Ryan Clark. For obvious reasons.
Of course.
You know.
Well, my sports team dummy of the week will have to be these Atlanta Hawks fans that are bitching about us training for Lou Dort. When Zachary wasn't getting any, he was not. It was apparent. Quinn made it apparent that he was not going to get any playing time here.
I mean, I don't understand. I don't know what happened right there. You go from starting 3 or 4 during the regular season to sitting in the 15 slot on the bench during the playoff. And I don't understand what happened right there.
I don't get it. I don't get it either. But I
think maybe
I wish that young man all the success in Dallas.
Yeah.
Because he needed a change of scenery. So I think it worked out for the betterment of everybody.
But whatever happened between the end of the regular season to the start of the playoffs, and it was clear that we needed size and length on the floor against the Knicks. And that young man didn't see a lick of time in that series. On top of you being out coached. I'm sorry.
Let's get off that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off that couch. Another nominee for Sports Tea Dummy of the Week.
Brandon Ayuk again with his goofy ass.
Yeah, but I was going into the WNBA. The head coach for Toronto Tempo, Rhonda Lee, and her comments about Angel Reese, which was so far off base. Because if Angel was as a protected species, like you said, she'd be leading the league in trips to the free throw line because she's on the floor, literally on the floor at least 3 to 4 times a damn game. Angel Reese should be leading the league in free throw attempts. Okay, and if she was a protected species, like you hinted around, that would be the damn case. I can see if she was leading the league in free throw attempts, I might even agree with you. But the fact that there are a lot of calls not made for her, as much as she's ended up on the floor, getting knocked down and stuff don't get called. No, you was all kinds of out of pocket. And I don't buy that dry ass apology.
Yeah, that bullshit.
But I applaud Angel for how she responded though. I applaud her for you know what I'm saying? I applaud her for how she responded. You know, but okay. I'm about to be over with. PS5 Pro graphic more better. Okay. And yeah, Vince, you was on the same thought. Vince, you and I was on the same thought. Yeah, on that right there. Speaking of games, the Madden matchup will not happen on tomorrow because I don't have all the necessaries for it to happen. It's going to take me a week or so to get my pass up and get the 26 downloaded in my collection. So that it's going to happen. It just won't happen tomorrow. Also, Scott Psychopath is confirmed that he will be on board tomorrow for the show. So that'll be a welcome back on that. Programming alert. We'll more than likely do a Braves game tomorrow night and Saturday. It won't be Friday because Friday is too much of a loaded day with SmackDown plus the recap as well. So we're trying not to have dual watches going on until we get all parties involved in place. That way, everything can go off as intended. But yeah, it's what it all is. Any more thoughts, gentlemen?
No. Everything copacetic over here. Hot stir. You got anything else?
Nah, just keep y'all McFoley right. That's about it.
There it is.
Right. Motherfucker. Damn it. Oh man. But it makes for great father and debate, man. You know what I'm saying? To have these type of conversations. Actually, we're going to go down, you know what I'm saying, some positions with these Mt Rushmores. Since we're getting much closer to training camp, they give much debate and dialogue. So y'all, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned for that. Again, y'all pull up tomorrow. All you gamers, pull up tomorrow for Culture Popping. We're going to have some more stuff for you. What that be, don't know just yet. My producers being the Psychopath and this shit stir over here. Have to tell me what that is. Where we're going to be going on tomorrow's topic. And we're going to get into some movies and stuff, as well, and music also. You know what I'm saying?
That will be one subject tomorrow. We will talk about the Doomsday Avengers.
Okay. Premieres. All right. Cool.
We'll talk about that. We'll definitely talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, we could have a Marvel conversation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can have a Marvel conversation. Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yeah. Oh, and then Spider-Man dropped another trailer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can run all that in there.
Yeah.
Along with some other gaming stuff for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well. Once again, appreciate everybody for tuning in, joining, and listening to the fuckery that was this particular debate. What the hell? Let me see. We got tomorrow then, Friday. All right, yeah. But once again, shout out to Madam Howell, her birthday week. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't wished her happy birthday, you know what I'm saying, be sure to show us some love. You know what I'm saying? And we get a happy birthday wished in. You know what I'm saying? Much love to the madam. And with that being said, hey man, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it A. We're gonna keep it dirty, emotional. We're gonna keep it real with ourselves. Let your next choice be your best choice. For the freshman, the VP, I am the people's OG, aka Mr. White. Y'all have a good night, y'all.
Peace.